Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I ate for an entire week. I did keto and intermittent fasting. So I'm going to show you guys everything I ate Monday through Friday. There are a couple days where I did Omad. So on those days you will see just one meal a day. That's what Omad means. So you only see one meal for that day. I hope that you guys like this video. If you want to see more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And let's just jump right into the video. On Monday, I broke my fast for lunch around 1:30 p.m. and made tuna salad lettuce boats. So to do this, I just boiled 2 eggs and I let those get to a hard boil for about 18 minutes. And then I took a can of tuna, drained it, and got the tuna and added my chopped up boiled eggs to it. To this, I added probably about 2 tablespoons of Duke's mayonnaise. This one has no sugar added to it, although it does have a carb in it. But this was like the best one that I could find at the store the day that I was shopping. And then about a tablespoon of dill relish and a squirt of Heinz mustard or French's mustard. And then I also put in some salt and pepper. I went ahead and just mixed that all together to make my tuna salad. And then from there, I just went ahead and scooped that onto 2 romaine lettuce leaves. I just scooped like half of it in one leaf and half in another, so it made 2 big lettuce boats with the tuna salad in it. This was actually really good. Normally I add like celery or green onions to it, but I didn't have that on hand this day. But this is what I came up with, and it was really, really good for lunch. And then for dinner around 5 p.m. we had turkey bacon ranch club wraps, and these were so good. So to do this, I just took green leaf lettuce. You could use probably any lettuce would be fine, but I just used green leaf because that's what we had on hand. And then I squirted about a tablespoon or 2 of ranch dressing on the lettuce and then added our deli meats. We just had an assortment of different kinds of turkey, so like cracked pepper turkey, oven roasted turkey, things like that. So just went ahead and added several different slices of that, and then a slice of mild cheddar cheese. I just kind of broke this in half and laid it down on top of the meat. And then I added a few tomato slices and then about 2 full strips of bacon. I'd cut mine in half, so you see me adding 4 here. And then I added some organic baby spring mix to this as well. And then the way that I folded this was kind of just like a burrito. You fold in the 2 ends and then you just start rolling from one side to the other. And you can also use like the paper. I used parchment paper here. This is like the easiest way I found to make like lettuce wraps, if you will. So I just help myself with the parchment paper, and then I just roll this up, and then I kind of just like roll the ends really tight. So it gives me like a handle to hold on to after I cut it, so I can eat it easier without it making a mess everywhere, which you will see here in just a second. And whoa, isn't that like beautiful? It was so delicious. This is like one that you guys have to try. This is probably like one of my favorite ones we had this week. And then on Tuesday, I broke my fast for lunch around 12:30. I had a Caesar salad. So for this, I just took my organic baby spring mix and kind of just chopped it into bits, like for smaller bite-sized pieces. And then from there, I also added a couple of romaine lettuce leaves that I had in the fridge. I just chopped those into small bite-sized pieces as well. And then I kind of just mixed that all together in my bowl with my hands, just to kind of like get all the leaves kind of mixed together. And then I added some Ken Chef Reserve creamy Caesar dressing. I accidentally added way too much, and then some shaved Parmesan cheese on top. Now, after I had mixed this and started eating it, I realized it was just honestly not enough food. So I did add a grilled chicken breast, which you did not see here. I did not film it, but I did add a grilled chicken breast and just kind of chopped that up in there. For dinner, we had at 5 p.m. and we had taco salad bowls. So first thing I did was make some homemade pico de gallo with some Roma tomatoes, some jalapeno. I just diced everything up really tiny. I like it super tiny, as tiny as I can get it if possible, because I don't like big chunks of pico de gallo. And then some red onion and a big handful of cilantro. just added this all to a bowl, and then I squeezed some lime juice, as well as added some salt and pepper to the mix, and just kind of mixed it all up. This pico de gallo is really good, guys. Y'all should definitely give that a try. And then to make the actual taco bowls, I went ahead and browned some ground beef up. And to this, I added several seasonings. So I added some salt and pepper, and then I added chili powder, cumin, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, and cayenne pepper. And I kind of just eyeballed it. I didn't follow like a recipe or anything. I just kind of eyeballed it till it looked like it was good, and then it smelled really good. And I just let this cook until it was completely done, all the way brown through. Everything was cooked. And then to assemble the bowls, I chopped some of the organic baby spring mix, because we buy a huge tub of this, so we eat a ton of greens in this house. So I just chopped a whole bunch and added that to a bowl, and then added a few scoops of my taco meat on top of that. And then added some shredded Mexican cheese on top. This is like the best, guys. I'm watching this and I'm so hungry watching this. And then I added a few scoops of pico de gallo, as well as half of an avocado for some good healthy fats in there, and then about 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Doesn't look the best, but I promise it was delicious. Then Wednesday, I broke my fast for dinner. This was an Omad day, so I broke my fast for dinner around 5:30. And this day I was intending to make an omelet. I used this natural, uncured, no nitrate bacon from HEB. I just go ahead and brown this in a pan. And then while that was browning and cooking, I went ahead and shredded up some Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. And then I also warmed up some sausage patties after the bacon was done cooking. And this is going to look like a lot of eggs, you guys. This was not all just for me. I was also feeding my husband and my son for dinner that night. So there was like 6 eggs in there, which is way too many for me to eat. So I just mixed those all together. And then I am actually frying this sausage in the bacon grease, which was really good. So then I drained the pan. I was attempting to make an omelet, but it just did not come out right. So my husband helped me chop up the bacon and add cheese while the eggs were still cooking. So it was kind of just like a scramble. It was actually super good. And then we just had sausage and some extra bacon on the side. Thursday, I broke my fast for lunch around 11:30 a.m. I was super hungry this day, so I couldn't go as long as I wanted to. And for this one, I had Big Mac salad. So I'm using this Angus beef and brisket burger. I just seasoned it with some salt and pepper and Trader Joe's 21 Salute seasoning. And then to assemble the taco plate, the Big Mac salad plate, I went ahead and chopped up some green leaf lettuce, put some cheese on my burger. And then to make the sauce, I used a couple of tablespoons of Duke's mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard, some relish, and some paprika. I kind of just eyeballed it, and then I ended up adding like the tiniest squirt of ketchup to this as well, which is not really keto, but it was lacking some flavor, so I had to do it. And so then I just went ahead and chopped up my patty with the cheese on top and put that on top of the lettuce with some pickle slices, and then I just put the little sauce that I had made right over top. And this was so freaking good. This was delicious. This was like my number one favorite thing that I ate this whole week. It was so good. And then for dinner that day, we had steak and broccoli Alfredo. So I just seasoned my steaks with salt, pepper, and Trader Joe's 21 Season Salute. And then I added also some of this Finlandia grass-fed milk butter. It was so good. And then for the Alfredo broccoli, I usually use fresh broccoli, but we were in a rush this day, so I just used frozen broccoli and put some mozzarella cheese, some Parmesan cheese, and then I also added some of Lowry's garlic salt on top. And I just kind of put this in the microwave for like 1 to 2 minute increments until it came out super creamy. So every time you pull it out, just mix it around and then kind of just throw it back in the microwave for a couple minutes. And then it comes out super creamy, like an Alfredo garlic taste. We just had this on the side of our steaks, and it was so, so good. Friday was another Omad day, so I just had dinner around 5:30. I didn't even want to eat dinner this day, but I was at my parents' house and they were all cooking food. So we decided to make some deviled eggs because that was something that I could eat. So for that, I just took the egg yolks of hard-boiled eggs, added some mayonnaise and some mustard and relish to this with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then just mixed it up really good and added it to the little shells, like the little egg shells, and they were super good. Like I said, I intended to do like a full fast this day and not eat, but I got hungry when I was smelling other food being cooked, so this is what I ended up with. It doesn't seem like a lot. It was only 3 eggs in total that I ate, and you'll see my plate here in just a minute. That was all that I pretty much ate, but it was super, super good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!